Hello? Woo. Hi, I'm John Williamson. I've decided to share some of the poems I've written. Um, I started writing poetry a lot in maybe 2020, and sort of 2018, 2019, I started having these like overwhelming, like mystical experiences, and would just like fill all these Google Docs. And I was like, I got this like light in my head. I got to find a way to share it. And eventually I found my way to like writing a lot of poems. I would sit in my backyard and light incense and listen to music and sort of let the sunshine hit me, and sort of the light and love of the sun I would put in my poetry. And I took a children's literature class in college with a guy named Gary Schmidt, who's a two-time Newbery Honor winning author. And since then, I've really loved, kids' books, picture books, children's literature. And so somehow I started this practice of, for a lot of reasons, I would take a children's book and write a poem in the empty spaces of the children's book, because then I could kind of speak with the pictures. And the idea is that someday these books could be made into books, kind of for kids of all ages and adults too. They're kind of these mystic poems about universal love for the audience. But the poem I'm going to share today is a poem I wrote for, she's a friend of mine now, but at the time I had this big crush on her. Her name is Raine. She's always lived like 2,000 miles away in Canada, and so it was unlikely that ever we were going to get together or something. But I was crazy about her at the time I wrote this, but I never shared it with her because it was like, whatever. And then quickly she was sort of seeing other people, and it was like, well, I'm not going to share this love poem I wrote you now. But I don't know. We haven't talked much lately. I've been an addict for 7 or 8 years, like a cannabis addict, and really made my mental health go screwy and put a lot of damage on my relationships, and just like all kinds of things in my life fell apart. I am something like 33 days sober, maybe 31 days sober, clean and sober, very proud of it. But here's a poem I wrote for my friend Raine when I was in love with her, and I never got to share it. So, but I always, I could write it down, but I always like to read it and stuff. And when I read my poems, I tend to kind of feel, a kind of joy. So anyway, here's the poem I wrote for Raine. I'm planning to put some music under it because I love to read my poems with music under it. And Raine and I have we've had a few kind of conflicts. And at the moment, actually, I'm dealing with paranoia and think maybe Raine hates me or something. I honestly don't know the truth. But I won't always be in love with her. I'm not in love with her anymore. But I'll always love her just because I love who she is, and I've always loved who she is and what she's like. So I don't know very much about this book, The Circle of Seasons. I think I pulled it out of a little free library so I could write my poems in it, but thrilled to see that it's actually showing up, not in a reverse image. Here's my poem I wrote for Raine when I had a big crush on her, and I never have gotten a chance to show her. Oh, there's a song. Fascinating to me there's a song, so I know that I'm supposed to use this song. Though I think of it as kind of an intense, heavy song. I don't know. I guess the title is, it says here, I have tried so many times to tell you I love you. So that must be the name of the poem. I have tried so many times to tell you I love you. I'm actually thinking of giving up. Because maybe I'm bad at it, or maybe you don't want to hear it. Maybe you're sick of it and you're sick of me. I get it. But can we please what? Can we please? I'll just note I wrote, what a disaster, because I know I kind of didn't know where I was going with the poem, and I think I picked it up the next day. Don't ever give up, poet. You are doing it. You are doing it all. You are the green of green. You are everything. You are the growing trees. You are the honeybees. I say we have it. I say we have done it. I'm in love with a girl. Did I even tell you? I know I didn't. I feel shy too. Because what if she's not in love with me? She probably doesn't even exist. She lives in Canada. Or she doesn't know I exist. The part of me that loves her and loves being in love with her. And I have stolen the pen. And I am fast and crazy. I am known for being fast. I am known for being crazy. I am known for my soul. I am known. I know me. You know me. We know me too. And so the little old me that loves you steals the pen from all the other me's in there who are just as in love. And he grabs John Williamson's famous green pen. And he runs away while the other 99 little guys in there try to stop him. And he's the one who says, her name is Raine Ash and I love her and I don't care. But then this poor me is stuck. He cannot be divided. For he must choose to demand to hold onto the hope that exists in total darkness, total lostness, that in my amnesia, I am to say only Raine Ash until I am found. How sad and tragic to be the only one poem ever written to bear this love. How sad to be the only witness of my tears as I write. How sad to be the only one to feel the sweet, sad feeling, to feel loving to love her. You let yourself be in love, little ones. Let the little romantic take over. She may not feel the same way, but feel the feeling if she does. It feels like nothing. Like a woman behind glass. For I know that I dream of a feeling, of a love feeling I have not felt yet. And my little romantics gather round the empty box to see the empty place I have prepared for that new unknown feeling of you loving me. I mean, if I feel the same way by then. We'll see. That's the poem. The poem again is called I Have Tried So Many Times to Tell You I Love You. Now, Raine and I became very good friends, and I was very happy to be just friends with her. And this is not me making some late play to date her or something, but I had to share this poem sometime. And I mean, I'll share this video with her. Hopefully she can see it, and hopefully she still remembers when we were new friends, and I think the truth is, early on, I had a crush on her, she had a crush on me. We were like ships missing each other in the night. Thanks for listening. You can get this book if you want, not the one I've written. And also, if you're a publisher, feel free to let me know. We can try to publish some book of my poetry. I will share another poem, I think, tomorrow.